If you've ever struggled to get through the day because your joints just won't cooperate, the stiffness in the morning, the aching by evening, the flare-ups that seem to come out of nowhere, you're far from alone. Arthritis is one of the most common chronic conditions in the world. But what if I told you that part of your relief may be found not in another pain pill or pricey cream, but in a few humble minerals your body might be silently missing? Today, we're diving into 3 essential minerals that every arthritis sufferer should know, and more importantly, should understand. These aren't trendy supplements or expensive gimmicks. They're natural, research-backed nutrients that play a critical role in how your body manages pain, reduces inflammation, and repairs itself on a cellular level. You might already be doing your best with diet, exercise, or medication. But here's the truth. If your body is running low on these key minerals, it's like trying to put out a fire with a leaky hose. Your system can't cool down the inflammation, can't rebuild damaged cartilage effectively, and can't stop the constant wear and tear on your joints. That's why it's so important to give your body the tools it needs, starting with minerals like magnesium, zinc, and boron. These 3 aren't just helpful, they're often essential. And yet, many people, especially those over 50, are deficient in at least one of them. Here's what makes this conversation even more powerful. These minerals aren't hard to get. You don't need a complicated protocol or to turn your kitchen into a laboratory. You can start benefiting today with just a few small, simple changes, through foods you already know and supplements that are both affordable and effective. In this series, we'll take each mineral one at a time. I'll explain exactly what it does, how it helps your joints, how to get more of it safely, and how to avoid common mistakes. Whether you're dealing with rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, or general joint inflammation, these minerals may be your missing puzzle pieces. And let's be clear, no mineral is a magic fix. But when you give your body what it needs, it can start to heal itself more effectively. You may not wake up pain-free tomorrow, but you may begin noticing less stiffness, better mobility, fewer flare-ups, and more control over your day-to-day comfort. Let's begin with magnesium, often called the relaxation mineral, but it's far more than that. If you're dealing with arthritis, especially rheumatoid or osteoarthritis, magnesium should be on your radar every single day. Why? Because magnesium has a rare ability to calm both the muscles and the immune system at once. And when your joints are flaring, stiff, or inflamed, chances are high that your magnesium levels are lower than they should be. Here's the science. Magnesium regulates how your cells communicate with each other, especially the ones that manage inflammation and pain. When your body's magnesium reserves run low, inflammatory markers tend to rise. That means more swelling, more soreness, and longer recovery after flare-ups. What many people don't realize is that chronic inflammation, like what we see in arthritis, can actually use up your magnesium faster. It's a vicious cycle. You need magnesium to control inflammation, but the inflammation depletes your magnesium, making the pain worse. The good news? You can interrupt that cycle by simply replenishing it. Now, how do you get magnesium naturally? Start with food. Leafy green vegetables like spinach, kale, and chard are great sources. Nuts and seeds, especially almonds, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds, are rich in magnesium too. Beans, avocado, and even dark chocolate, yes, dark chocolate, also help boost your intake. But here's the honest truth. Many people over 50 have trouble getting enough magnesium from food alone, especially if their diet is low in greens or high in processed foods. That's where supplements come in. If you're choosing a magnesium supplement, avoid magnesium oxide. It's poorly absorbed and more likely to cause digestive issues. Instead, look for magnesium glycinate or citrate. These are gentler on the stomach and more bioavailable, meaning your body can actually use them. Dosage matters too. Most people benefit from 200 to 400 milligrams per day, taken with food and paired with plenty of water. And yes, hydration matters. Magnesium helps regulate hydration inside your cells, and staying hydrated helps transport magnesium to where it's needed most. There's also a bonus benefit. Magnesium often improves sleep quality, and better sleep, less pain. When your body gets deep, restorative rest, it releases fewer stress hormones and repairs tissue more efficiently. Many people report fewer flare-ups and more flexibility in the morning after just a week or two of consistent magnesium intake. One more simple option: Epsom salt baths. They're rich in magnesium sulfate. Soaking in a warm bath can help ease muscle tension, reduce stress, and allow magnesium to absorb through the skin, perfect before bedtime. Magnesium won't erase arthritis, but it can ease its grip. It's not flashy, it won't make headlines, but this mineral, often overlooked, could be the key to more freedom, less pain, and a little more peace in your body. Now that we've talked about magnesium, it's time to focus on zinc, the mineral that quietly handles some of your body's most critical defense and repair systems. And if you have arthritis, especially rheumatoid arthritis, zinc may be one of the most important yet underappreciated allies you can call upon. First, let's get something clear. Zinc isn't just for your immune system during cold season. It's a major player in cell regeneration, collagen formation, immune regulation, and inflammatory control, all of which are crucial if you're managing joint pain or damage. Here's how it works. In autoimmune conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, your immune system mistakenly attacks your joints, treating them like an enemy. Zinc helps moderate this overreaction. It essentially tells the immune system, calm down, don't attack your own tissue. That's a huge deal for those dealing with chronic inflammation. But zinc does more than calm your immune system. It helps rebuild the very joints arthritis tries to destroy. Zinc plays a vital role in the production of collagen, the protein that gives your cartilage structure and flexibility. Think of collagen as the cushion between your joints. Without enough zinc, your body can't repair that cushion fast enough. And over time, that means more grinding, more swelling, and more pain. Unfortunately, people with chronic inflammation tend to have lower levels of zinc, and the inflammation itself further depletes zinc from the body. It's a cruel loop. You need zinc to reduce inflammation, but inflammation keeps stealing your zinc. That's why consistently replenishing it is so important. So, where can you get more zinc? Start with food. Pumpkin seeds are a great plant-based source. You can sprinkle them on salads, oatmeal, or yogurt. Cashews, chickpeas, lentils, and quinoa are also solid choices. If you eat animal products, beef, turkey, eggs, and especially oysters are rich in bioavailable zinc. If your diet is limited or your zinc levels are chronically low, a supplement might be worth considering. Aim for zinc picolinate or zinc gluconate. These are better absorbed than the cheaper forms. Just don't take it on an empty stomach, as it can cause nausea. Take it with a meal, and don't pair it with high-dose calcium at the same time, as the two minerals compete for absorption. The recommended dosage? Usually 8 to 11 milligrams daily for adults, but some people with arthritis may benefit from 15 to 30 milligrams per day, especially during flare-ups. Talk to your doctor to find the right amount for you. And here's something that's often overlooked. Zinc also supports gut health. Since your gut is a major hub for immune regulation and inflammation control, healthier digestion often leads to less systemic inflammation, which means less joint pain. Zinc might not be trendy. It doesn't come in a shiny package, but it's one of your body's most reliable repair tools, calming the chaos, building up your joints, and helping you hold on to what arthritis tries to take away. If magnesium is the calming mineral and zinc is the repairman, boron is the connector, the quiet force working behind the scenes to make sure everything functions smoothly, especially in your bones and joints. And yet, boron is so overlooked, you probably haven't heard your doctor mention it even once. That needs to change, especially if you're living with arthritis. So, what exactly does boron do? Boron's superpower lies in its ability to help your body retain and use other critical minerals. Calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, the building blocks of strong bones and flexible joints, are all absorbed and utilized more efficiently when boron is present. Think of boron as the assistant director, making sure the stars of the show hit their marks. But that's just the beginning. One of boron's most arthritis-relevant features is its ability to lower inflammation. Research shows that boron reduces the production of pro-inflammatory enzymes and cytokines that drive the pain and stiffness in arthritic joints. In fact, some early studies suggest that people who consume more boron, either through diet or supplementation, have fewer signs of arthritis and report less pain and stiffness. Here's something even more compelling. Boron helps balance hormones, especially estrogen and testosterone. For women in menopause and men over 50, declining hormone levels often coincide with rising joint pain. Boron helps support hormonal balance, which may help reduce joint degeneration associated with aging. Let's talk sources. You won't find boron on many nutrition labels, but it's in a lot of whole plant foods, especially fruits, nuts, and legumes. Here are some of the best: prunes, raisins, almonds, avocados, pears, apples, dates, chickpeas, red grapes. You don't need to overhaul your diet. Start by adding a handful of dried fruit to your oatmeal, some almonds as a snack, or chickpeas in a salad, and you'll be getting a natural dose of boron. Still, many people, especially those with joint issues, may want to consider a boron supplement. It's safe in low doses and often included in bone support formulas. Typical supplemental doses range from 3 to 6 milligrams per day, which is generally considered safe and effective. As always, consult your healthcare provider before adding any new supplement, especially if you take medications or have chronic health conditions. Now here's an overlooked benefit. Boron may also support cognitive health and reduce oxidative stress, both of which are often compromised in people with chronic inflammation. So you're not just helping your joints, you're helping your whole body function more calmly and clearly. Boron may be small, but its impact is mighty. It strengthens bones, calms inflammation, balances hormones, and even boosts your brain. And for people living with arthritis, that's a powerful combination. Now that you know the benefits of magnesium, zinc, and boron, the next step is making them part of your life, consistently and sustainably. You don't need to spend hours in the supplement aisle or overhaul your entire kitchen. What you do need is a clear, simple routine that's easy to stick to and works with your lifestyle. Let's break it down into 3 parts: morning, midday, and evening. Morning. Set the tone for your day. Start your day with a nutrient-rich breakfast that sets the stage for less inflammation and more energy. Try a warm bowl of oatmeal topped with almonds, raisins, and chia seeds. This gives you magnesium from almonds and chia seeds, boron from raisins and almonds, fiber and slow-digesting carbs to stabilize energy. Pair this with a glass of water with lemon to jumpstart hydration, a critical companion for magnesium absorption. If you're taking supplements, this is a great time to take magnesium glycinate or citrate. Just be sure to eat first to prevent any mild stomach upset. Also, step outside for 10 to 15 minutes of morning sunlight. That little bit of vitamin D helps with calcium absorption and inflammation control, and supports the effectiveness of all 3 minerals. Midday. Nourish and replenish. Lunch is another chance to support your joints, especially when you include leafy greens, legumes, and protein. Try a chickpea and spinach salad with pumpkin seeds and a hard-boiled egg. This meal hits all 3 of our key minerals: zinc from chickpeas, eggs, and pumpkin seeds, magnesium from spinach and seeds, boron from chickpeas and greens. If you're not getting enough zinc from food, zinc picolinate or gluconate supplements can be taken with lunch. Remember, never take zinc on an empty stomach, and avoid pairing it with calcium supplements at the same time. Drink a big glass of water again here. Hydration reduces joint stiffness and helps transport nutrients throughout your body. Evening. Relax and repair. Dinner should be light but mineral-dense. A great option is grilled salmon or lentils with roasted vegetables, such as carrots, sweet potatoes, and broccoli. To boost boron, consider adding a few slices of pear or apple for dessert, or a handful of dried apricots as a snack later. In the evening, you can also take an Epsom salt bath, a soothing way to absorb magnesium through the skin. It relaxes muscles, reduces pain, and helps improve sleep, which in turn improves your body's ability to recover. If you're taking a boron supplement, evening is ideal, especially if it's combined with magnesium and vitamin D. These minerals work best when they have time to absorb overnight as your body rests. You've made the commitment to support your joints with 3 powerful minerals: magnesium, zinc, and boron. That's a huge step. But even with the best intentions, there are a few mistakes people often make that reduce their effectiveness and sometimes even cause the exact issues they were hoping to fix. Let's walk through these pitfalls so you can avoid them and make sure your body gets the full benefit. Mistake number 1. taking all three minerals at the same time. While it may seem convenient to take your supplements in one go, doing so can lead to competition for absorption. Magnesium and zinc, in particular, compete in the small intestine, meaning you may absorb less of each if taken together. Solution: split your doses. Take magnesium with breakfast or dinner, zinc with lunch, and boron in the evening. This allows your body to fully absorb and utilize each one. Mistake number 2. Pairing zinc with high calcium foods. Zinc and calcium use the same receptors for absorption. So if you're taking zinc with a glass of milk or alongside a calcium-rich meal, your body may prioritize calcium, leaving zinc behind. Solution: take zinc at a different time from high-calcium meals or supplements. A midday salad with chickpeas or pumpkin seeds is a smart pairing. Mistake number 3. Not pairing magnesium with hydration. We talked about this before, but it's worth repeating. Magnesium needs water to travel efficiently through your system and reach your joints. If you're not drinking enough water, especially when taking magnesium supplements, you're likely losing effectiveness and may even feel more fatigued or constipated. Solution: drink at least 1 glass of water with your magnesium and aim for 6 to 8 glasses throughout the day. Mistake number 4. Taking the wrong supplement form. Not all supplement forms are created equal. Many people waste money on cheaper versions like magnesium oxide or zinc sulfate, which are poorly absorbed and can cause digestive upset. Solution: choose better absorbed forms: magnesium glycinate or citrate, zinc picolinate or gluconate, boron citrate or chelate. These are gentler on your stomach and more bioavailable. Mistake number 5. Expecting immediate results. These minerals are not painkillers. They work with your body slowly, building up, calming inflammation, and promoting healing. If you don't feel dramatically better in 3 days, that doesn't mean they're not working. Solution: be patient and consistent. Give your body at least 3 to 4 weeks to start showing signs of improvement, such as less morning stiffness, fewer flare-ups, or more comfortable movement. Mistake number 6. Ignoring other lifestyle factors. Even the best supplement routine can't compete with a lifestyle that's working against you. High sugar intake, poor sleep, and chronic stress all increase inflammation. Solution: use minerals alongside other anti-inflammatory habits: gentle movement, whole food meals, and better sleep hygiene. By now, you've learned how magnesium, zinc, and boron can each support your body's natural fight against arthritis. These minerals reduce inflammation, protect joint tissue, and support healthy bones. But knowledge only becomes transformation when you act on it. So let's get practical. This is your 7-day mineral reset. A simple, actionable plan to start seeing changes. You won't need a complicated routine or expensive supplements, just a consistent, mindful approach to nourishing your body with the right nutrients, the right way. Day 1, start with magnesium. Morning, add a handful of spinach and avocado to your breakfast, both rich in magnesium. Evening, take a magnesium glycinate supplement, 200 to 300 milligrams, with a glass of water before bed. Goal: relax your nervous system, improve sleep, and support joint recovery overnight. Day 2, bring in zinc. Lunch, make a chickpea salad with olive oil, lemon, and pumpkin seeds. Supplement, take zinc picolinate, 15 to 30 milligrams with lunch. Goal: begin calming autoimmune overactivity and supporting tissue repair. Day 3, introduce boron through food snacks. Enjoy a small handful of raisins or prunes. Dinner, add a few dried apricots to your meal or dessert. Goal: increase boron intake to improve calcium metabolism and joint flexibility. Day 4, combine and rotate breakfast. Oatmeal topped with almonds and sliced apple, magnesium and boron. Lunch, lentil soup or turkey salad, zinc. Evening, magnesium supplement before bed. Goal: rotate sources and keep absorption strong by spacing them out. Day 5, support absorption. Tip: get outside for 15 to 20 minutes of sunlight. Vitamin D helps all 3 minerals work better. Dinner, salmon, sweet potatoes, and leafy greens. A full-spectrum anti-inflammatory meal. Goal: create the internal environment your body needs to use minerals effectively. Day 6, reflect and adjust. Take 10 minutes to journal. How do your joints feel? Is your sleep improving? Any changes in stiffness, digestion, or mood? Goal: become aware of subtle shifts. Small improvements are signs your body is responding. Day 7, rest and prepare for long-term change. Tip: rest your joints. Take a short walk, stretch gently, and stay hydrated. plan. Choose 1 to 2 habits from the week that felt most helpful and commit to repeating them next week. Goal: turn the 7-day reset into a long-term foundation for joint health. Arthritis may feel like it's taken something from you, your comfort, your energy, your independence. But these minerals can help give some of it back. They're not a cure, but they're part of a gentle, natural path toward feeling more like yourself again. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress. Every time you choose spinach over chips, or water over soda, or magnesium over stress, you're moving in the right direction. So which mineral are you starting with this week? Let me know in the comments. And if this series helped you, please like, share, and subscribe. You deserve to feel strong, mobile, and in control. And this is just the beginning.